Greetings, yeah. Greetings, yeah. Most High Jah Rastafari, worthy of all praise. You already knew. Yeah, you done already knew. Hail him high. Most High Jah praises. You know where they go. You know where they come from. Exactly where they forward from is where they're forwarding to. Yeah. So we hail him high. Oh, though Most High Jah and his counterpart Jah. Yes, I'm the son of Jah, not the Son of Man. We do give thanks. Selassie, yes, our eyes, as you don't know, they bore their way through the portals. They portalize their way through the Trinities, through the realms. Yeah, through the realms into the inner sanctum, the Holy of Holies. Yeah, hail him I, and hail him and her also higher than the highest of all highs of highs. In the eye. Yeah, yeah. You know, Sila again, and Amen, Ura, Amen, and T, and I. And I, not die. No, no, not die. I, yeah, give thanks for the giving of thanks, and we do give thanks for the being of here. I'm the here of being, because I mean, well, everything is encoded within our DNAs, everything is within the DNA, because it's a beautiful day. Everything you're seeing right now has the DNA of the Almighty God. That's right, His super consciousness, yeah, the super consciousness of the Most High God is within all of His creation, which is why we are all alive, yeah. So therefore the DNA of the Most High, the atom, is within all living things, and all things, by the way, that living things make, yeah, because you still need things from the earth to make these things, whether a car, whether a bike, whether a bus, whether a television, whether a telephone, whether a gun, bullet, knife, is iron and steel and all kind of metals and all kind of thing where they used to make these things. So therefore, everything has life in it now. Yeah? But yet still, you must be careful, because even time is alive. Time is alive. They have proven that time is alive. Just like water is alive and it can react to you. Yeah? Sing beautiful music to the water, tell the water, oh, you're so beautiful and pretty, yeah, whoa, whoa. Water, you're so beautiful and pretty, yeah, it's such a pity that mankind misuses. You're so pretty, beautiful and pretty, yeah. Water, oh, water. The original name for water is Axum, yeah. That's where the four streams of water flow. Quench your thirst if you want some. That's for that. We're just holding a joy, people. Water. It's beautiful. Life is beautiful. Splendid. Do give thanks. Yeah. But we smoking out here bright and early, we smoking out here, you know what I mean? But we'll get into that a little later, alligator. Or in a while, crocodile. Yeah, man. But we had a total solar eclipse last night, yes, and a Perseid meteor earth shower. Yes, the sky's being sprayed with chemtrails, so it's kind of hard to see it, but yeah, a lot of stars came down, and fell down. Yeah, we had, the dark moon last night as well, and a planetary alignment of 6 planets. Yes, and other planets aligned too, but they were hidden by the dark skies. Yeah. Yes. So it's a celestial event and alignment, and a quantum time align a jump. You know what I'm saying? And many things are taking place, and they're not telling you. They're just waiting for the right time to just let it all loose. They just want to let it all out one time. Oh my God! Yes. Oh your God. Well, it's too late now. Yeah, that's the plan. You see what I'm saying? You see how they had to rush Donald Trump off of a food catering truck onto the Air Force One airplane, and he did the interview. Well, I just do what they tell me to do. I do what the CIA and what the Army tell me to do. I just do what they tell me to do. I just take orders.
You know, and I don't really know why. I don't know what the threat was, and I think that the plane that I took was actually the plane that was more in jeopardy. You know,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Huh? Yeah, they had to rush me onto the plane, and I don't know what happened. They didn't tell me. Yeah, I need to know. I just listened to them and take orders.
Really? The same CIA who, according to Uno, them set up JFK for that? The same CIA who they're already saying, oh, listen, the CIA has failed Donald Trump. How many times are people going to get close to him? You know what I mean? I mean, he got shot in his ear. You know what I mean? Exactly. They failed him. CIA, even him, he said, I'm not really, I don't appreciate the CIA and how they handled this situation.
And the FBI and the military detail that was there, they did not do what they were supposed to do. If they did what they were supposed to do, I wouldn't have got shot in my ear. And I wouldn't have went down to the ground because, you know, I didn't fall. No, I never fall. I went down to the ground and I got up. As I went down, I got up.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, huh? Crazy. Well, just know that you're at Donald Dina Trump yeah, is most reminiscent to Adolf Hitler and Augustus Caesar. Yes, 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 yes. Many people have made the same comparisons and have drawn the same conclusion. You know what I'm saying? That he thinks he's Adolf Hitler, and he thinks he's flipping Augustus Caesar, and he also thinks he's who? He's obsessed with him. Emperor Andronicus, who is really Saint Andrew, who is really, you know, the real Christ, but then his twin brother, Thomas the Dumas, Judas, the ass carrier, Simon Magus or Simon Magus, he was the one that was crucified. Yeah? So therefore he is mimicking and mocking him. Yeah? The crucified boy. Yeah? The punk. Because to be hung on a tree is a curse. Yes, yes, yes. And so therefore we must live and not die. So living works results in life. Eternal, you know, infinite, you know, infinite testimony, you know what I'm saying? I definitely, you know. And well, death results to the same thing, but just, you know, in reverse. Death, eternal shame, eternal dishonor. Yeah? And everlasting hellfire. Yeah, good. So you read Proverbs chapter 12, verse 28. I said yesterday, what did I say yesterday? 18. No, I was just reading a lot. Too much even, huh? Too much. Yeah. Just knowledge and, you know, it's just intel overlapping, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but Proverbs chapter 12, verse 28 tells us that in the ways of righteousness is life everlasting, but in the pathways of evil thereof there is death. Very good, very good. You know, and Jah commanded the blessings of life forever. Him never curse you for dead. Seen? Right. So we do give thanks. That would be Psalm 133. How good and how pleasant it is for I and I to dwell in unity, not unity, unity. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is like the precious oil that went down from Aaron's head down to the skirt of his garment. See? All right. So we were born to live, not to die. And the Bible confirmed that, and all the mystics and prophets of ages past, and even I know, always stress the importance of immersing oneself in the concept of eternal life. See? So Bob Marley said, nobody can stop us now. We will not bend, no, we won't bow. Neither can be bought nor sold. No, exactly, you know, life forever. You know? My riches is life forever. See? Good. Peter Tosh tell them the same thing. I not dead, man. Some boy I try come kill before them even try them I go dead. No one can kill I, man. Them want I to go at them funeral. Them claim say, them are the general. Oh, what a big disgrace. The way you rob up the place. Grab everything that you can find. Yes, you did. You even rob the blind. You must see one type come a funeral. Nothing no go, no one burial.
Make your friend them claim, say, you are the original. Yeah?
Good. Garnet said the same thing.
Go away, death, go away, Sakofit,
Which, that's how you pronounce it, Sakofit. But it's really Sasofit, which means that's enough. Because His Imperial Majesty had or did an interview with some lady from Italy, and she was asking him, well, when you die, Your Majesty, like who's going to take your place? And he said, listen, my throne is insured from the beginning of time till now. Zane, and my crown prince, him insured for get my throne off of me when that day come. Yeah, but when you die, you ever think about that? Die. Who's this lady? You're speaking in French. Qui est cette madame? Qui est cette madame? Who is this lady? Ça suffit, meaning that's enough. Right. So Garnet, who is our baby emperor, come and say,
go away, death, go away, Sasofit, whoa, 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 go away, death, go away, Sasofit. What does he say? I think he says, who is this woman, what does she want? Lion of Judah, hear me chant. Right. Who is this woman? What does she want? Lion of Judah, now hear me chant. Go away, death, go away. Sasofit.
all right. So we're just saying, a life over death, and death beneath life, death under life, but even life will swallow up death in the end.
Good. That means the life is a person too. Yeah, Jah is life. The first life is Jah, and Jah life is in all living things.
Good. So live on, man, and live up, man, and stop playing games and justifying death and doing dead things.
Yeah, that result in pain and suffering, and anguish and death.
Holy Emmanuel, I Selassie, give thanks and praise. And say what the Romans did, those bloody Romans. Not first of all, they changed time, so you should be careful when you say, well, yeah, this happened at that time or that happened at that time. When Rome is your source, you should question everything about Rome still. You need to question, yeah? So they say that in the 4th century, there was a supreme mother goddess by the name of Sibyl that was worshipped by Rome, even though there were others, or it's her by different names, and then there are others who are within her by different names. But Sibyl was the most powerful. Sibyl. Them all used to worship Sibyl. All of them, even the other gods, the lesser demon gods now, even the females, they bow to Sibyl. Okay, good. Then in the 4th century, for some reason, they exed Sibyl and then called her Mary. Why? Because Simon Magus and his Christian Gnostic mystic cult, and or you can call it your Christian religion, they were talking about Mary being the mother of God and Jesus being God, because this is what he was saying. He's the standing one, not the risen one, the standing one. Good. But yet, anastasis, means resurrection in Greece. And the gall is the anesthetic that Andrew, twin brother, the Lord's twin brother, drank. And when he finished the drink, he said it is finished. And he passed out. That's right. And he didn't die. There was a conspiracy to save him. That's right. He was saved. And then was telling people that he rose from the dead, but called himself the standing one. He couldn't call himself the Zadok or the Tzaddik, which is who Christ is, the risen one. He has to rise up. But according to him, he's the standing one. And the only one, the supreme God. See? So that's why they did that. Yeah? Because I guess they could amalgamate all of these individualistic cults now, and their goddesses now, and their goddesses had a son now, and the son always died. They always talk about the death of the rascal son. You see what I'm saying? Her son and his resurrection. That's right, and this is what catches the people now, that, well, we can live and die and then actually live again, which means we don't really die, which means that it's all symbolic, but we need to understand what's being said here. See? And that's it, and that's all. So they turn Sibyl into Mary. Mary is really Satan, who is really Sibyl, who had many different names: Diana, Helen, Vatica, Columbia, Madonna, Adonis, Adonna. Exactly. You know. Furthermore, the concept of a dead God was injected into these different religious movements and these different, you can call them sects.
mystic sects and stuff like that, starting with Orisis. And then Dionysus, who they're saying Dionysus is really Orisis, but it's just the Greeks, them and them, they just call him that. All right, good. It don't even matter. We know for sure Orisis would be Dionysus risen again. Okay? A new Orisis. All right, good. Wine, festivities, all these things, you know, the rituals, the baths, the dress code is the same. It's practically the same. Dionysian and Osirian is practically one and the same. All right, good. But yet there was a boy named Orpheus. This is where you get Morpheus from. Orpheus, who claims to have been a follower of Dionysius. But then he came and was the first one to say that Dionysius died and rose from the dead. Orpheus. Some say it was his student, Omnimacraticus, something like that. They say that he was the one. Well, either way, it's them two there. Either way. Well, the same thing goes for the Osirian movement. It was injected. Then we know that there were people in Egypt who were disfiguring monuments, statues, and even etching people's names off of king's lists and stuff like that, and many more things, and they added things. So therefore you must be careful. A lot of you people who claim to be Cometians and Egyptians and blah 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 blah, you're worshiping the devil and demons. See? You don't know the original way. And same way the original way now, because some people lost their way, well, guess what? The original way found a new name. See? And went another way. Exactly. So you can't be talking about your Cometian or even Christian or even Jewish or even Muslim and all this shit today. We have to move forward now. You're all stuck in the blood clot past waiting for these gods of the past to come save you. Good. Do that. We Rastafari, we're forward. See? In time. And we are here on top. See? The Messiah for the Rastafari is here. And he's boldly declaring that and proclaiming that. You all hide. Then, bunch of people out there claiming to be messiahs and this and that and saviors and stuff like that, but they're very, very clandestine about it. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. A bunch of random people too who you would never know, but you would know if you just learn from Rastafari and listen to them and hear how they all act like as if they're so wise. Eh? And like throngs and throngs of people should just flock towards them, you know, because they're just saying things. Eh? And they're always loud, they always want attention still, but it's not really for what they know. They'll go do other stupid things and try to get people's attention still. And then when they get you now, those who get close to them, they're going to show you little things. Okay, we don't deal with those things. Saying, uno a Gnostic, uno a pagan, uno a bomba blood clot. Mystics, you're not even mystics, you're into mysticism. That's different. I am the supreme mystic. Really, I Rastafari. I'm saying, really, I Rastafari. You see the earthquakes rocking the place. You people see what's going on, man. And not just Colombia get rocked, Venezuela get rocked, you know, Ecuador get rocked. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, just wait. You know what I mean? Just wait. But our men are in arm mode. You see what I'm saying? Really, I Selassie, I Jah. And I'm gonna tell some boy, watch them step because the SLR loud. Yeah? And my black and we are proud. Yeah. I smoke the weed and go journey and just sail up on a far cloud. The cloud is far and I'm high on the damn cloud. Yeah? Yeah, give thanks. Give thanks. What else, people? This is a freestyle, wild style fire meds. You know what I'm saying? In the judgment. Yeah? Here I. Smoke break. I mean, I break nothing still, so it's a smoke pause. Yeah? Not even time can break. See? So if you stop doing something right now and you resume it, well, guess what now? It's just like a filament that kind of like, it's like it just align with itself, realign. You know? Reconfigure. Most natural. Enough things. But we do give thanks.
I want to say my condolences to the people in Montreal. You know, we lost a girl. Her name is Katana Gabriel. She's actually the cousin of that girl I was dealing with, whose uncle and brother went and tried to kill some people and are in jail for it right now. For the results, by the way. See? And I dealt with this girl one time, and the girl's a Gangstalker girl. I mean, I have to send you go hell, but I'm going to tell you what this girl blood clot do, why she get sick and why she dead. And why she never want to tell nobody was sick or, you see what I'm saying? It's because she did some blood clot craft on me. I was dealing with the girl one time, you see? And end up in the girl's house. I hear this girl telling me all kind of nastiness, talking about she want me to yam her out and do all kind of things. I don't do that. That can't go on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, that can't go on. You know what I'm saying? She was cooking something in the kitchen. I remember I was in the living room. This is the first time I actually watched the full Matrix movie, you know, because I've seen pieces of it before. But, you know, Anderson watched, you know, the Matrix movie with the star who's Neo, whose name was Anderson, you know what I'm saying, before he became Neo, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of connect with I, you know what I mean? Like no other movie, you know, and I knew I was the one still, but I always felt that, you know, but that really ignited something and activated something within me still. And as she's the one that decided to play that movie. She's like, oh, you can just wait here and watch a movie here. I'll just put this in. That's right. Why that? Why didn't she let me choose? Right here, watch this. That's right. And she came back. I remember she came just to see my vibe, and I was like glued to the movie, you know. And she came in and she was like, oh no, you know, like she didn't really seem too pleased that I guess she could feel the frequency in the room, like it really activated, you know. And she was just like, whoa. And then she left, and she even made sure to come and well, disturb me. You know what I mean? Locked off the movie. I ended up watching it some other time, but I watched enough to know that, yo, this thing is real. This thing is serious. Bag of clones and all kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I got to figure out what this really is. And I did figure it out. Neo and his gang on the Babylonia, or Babylon, oh no, it's called Babylon, the ship. They were underground. They are really the fallen underground, trying to come and turn this world into, well, hell. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. And the architect is really Jah, you know, and the men in black now, seeing, they're really the good guys. They're the agents of the Most High. They're imperial agents. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Blue pill, red pill. It's all a lie. There is no blue pill, red pill. You know? It's just a placebo, you know? So what do you believe? What do you believe? It's all about what you accept. You know? Yeah, it's all about idealism. Whatever you believe, that's what it is. You have the right. It's your truth, you know? And nobody can tell you anything. You can speak your truth, live your truth, you know? So, and she had a boyfriend too at the time, and she never showed me that still, you know? And things was going like the man wanted to come in the place and things. It's a man I know who strap up and thing, you know? It's a guy who don't really play those games. Okay, good. But I had to run, leave her. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Then I re-encountered this girl a few years later, you know, and now she has her own place, and I go and I check her, and then it turns out it's a massage parlor, but it's a whorehouse, you know what I'm saying? But she didn't want to be honest with me. Secondly, she had her flipping boyfriend who, they were still a couple, you know what I mean? Why you got this man in your house, right? And then the man showed up, you know, and it's just true, says she had another girl in the place, you know, because I was telling her man kept coming, he was calling. I think he showed up, but she didn't go out to see him and thing. But I'm like, yo, but definitely the man knows someone's in the house. And it was her friend, one black girl, who was telling me, yeah, he knows you're in the house. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, yo, Katana, now me and you, talk to your man. You know what I'm saying? That's your man. I ain't doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I started talking to that next girl, this girl was a little bright mind. You know what I mean? She was into like, yo, Malcolm X and, you want to know more about black history and stuff like that. And so I remember I lent her the autobiography of Malcolm X, the biography by Alex Haley. You know what I'm saying? There's Alex Haley. Yeah, I think it is Alex Haley. He's the same one that wrote Roots, you know. And I actually had the book on me, you see what I'm saying? And I gave it to her. I never got it back. I don't know. Like, I was supposed to get her number and thing. You know what I'm saying? But the man ran up in the place, and this was all set up. Oh, shit, he's getting with the girl. Like, oh, no. So she had him run up in the place. But when he came in, it's like I was talking to her, you know? But he was looking at me like, yo, you know? And then I went to go deal with his girl. I was in the room with his girl for a minute. Katana. Good. It wasn't the last time I saw her, but that was the last time I really dealt with her. And I guess you can say got close. You know what I'm saying? And then years later, the girl got sick. She's trying to set me up. That's what she was trying to do. You know, I mean, I was say, oh, I'm rejoicing right now. No, man, no, not even. But it's a judgment still. You know what I mean? It is a judgment. You know, it is a judgment. You know, and then just to show you, this African dude shows up at the place. Now I know this dude for a long time. You know, it's just we're not really close or nothing like that. But he knows my family and stuff like that. Even used to do business with them. Well, he showed up, you know, and the vibes was like, yo, what the heck? It turns out, well, it must have been him that, you know, was investing in this. You know, meaning, if you want to get with any of these girls, you better make sure you pay them. But he wasn't telling me that, you know, but he was in the place, like, acting like it's his place. Like, if I'm violating, yo, that's why he's here. You know what I mean? It was a weird vibe, you know, real strange vibe with this guy. But this same guy, one time I told my brother I need a car right now. I'm trying to get a car and I can't get a car, so I need to rent a car, but I'm not trying to go through all of that. So, you know, you have a little, you can call them underground rentals. All right, good. You got a link? He gave me a link to this same African guy, which I don't really deal with him, and I know he's a big rascal voodoo priest. He's from Africa. Dreadlocks, you know, going like my Rasta. Yeah, sure. His name is Shaka. I go check him. I give him a little change. He gives me a little SUV. Cool. Now I picked up my daughter and I drove her home. I picked her up from my mother's house in Lassa, which is not too far from here, and I drove her home, which is Saint Michel, which is pretty far. It's a good 20-minute drive. Whatever. I drop off my daughter on my way forward to this area, which is where I was staying. The car starts malfunctioning. As I'm coming off the highway, man, what the wrath? Yo, it starts heating up. Yo, the car slows down, it stops. I'm in traffic, the car actually stopped. You know what I mean? I had to restart the car. Oh, the wrath. Yo, I'm driving down a little slope. You see what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, the brakes now are giving out. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yo, I don't even know how I did it. It's just how I kept pumping those brakes and restarting this stupid car while I got this car to stop. I had to flip in, yo, because the car, now it's like for some reason the car ain't driving, but it's moving though. You know, like if I press on the gas, it's going to drive. So I can't press on the gas, but the brakes are not working. Literally, the brakes are not working. So I managed to pump to slow down the car. It's like, yo, I'm coming down, there's traffic there, man. I got to hit the flipping median on the sidewalk with the tire to stop. You know what I mean? Okay, it's green light now. Beep, 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 beep. Yo, you have no idea what's going on right now. Beep, beep, yo, man, drive, man, it's your light, man. Well, I'm not gonna press the gas. All I gotta do is just take my foot off the brake, which I'm pumping this brake to make the car stop. Even when the car it's stopped, I have to keep pumping this brake, because if I just step on it, the car is gonna start rolling. Literally, I had to drive this car slow, matrix mode, yo, I made a light, yo, and then I parked it in the shopping plaza where I go buy food sometimes. Just a little mall they have out here, like a little small little strip. Managed to get it in there and to stop the car because the brakes gave out, or were giving out. I had to crash the car into a little median, which didn't mash up the flipping car, but it might have banged up your tires a bit. You know what I'm saying? Bang! Yo, I'd even parked the car straight in there. Yo, man, I left the keys in there and I slammed the door, man. You know, I called this dude, yo, your car, that's the car you give me to drive, bro. I was with my daughter and thing, you know. Shock out with a bum bubble out clot. Yo, either way, your car's over there. Whoa, yo, the keys in the car, man. Yo, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yo, man, I went to go check him and I dumped the flipping keys in his damn mailbox. And that was that. That's the same dude. That's the same dude. See? Not just that. After that now, I called my brother again, yo, bro, I don't know why I'm going with Shaka, but that can't go on. You have another link, you know? Yeah, things happen, right? It's possible, you know, things happen, all right. He gives me another link to some, he look African too. And this guy had a body shop, man. This guy would take cars and fix them up, you know? Luxury cars. What kind of car you want? Yo, I'm just looking for a little sedan, bro. Yo, all I got is this, that for now. Is what he told me. All I got is a BM. I got a flipping. Yo, I got a Range. Yo. I'm like, I don't want that, bro. That's too hot for me right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no regular cars, bro. Yeah, but I gotta wait for them. But yo, if anything, you can take the Benz for now or take the Range for now, And yo, I'm gonna call you in like maybe an hour or two because I'm like, yo, bro, I'm busy right now. It's my daughter's birthday today, bro. I'm gonna go pick up my daughter, bro. I gotta take my daughter on her first driving flipping test, man. She's gonna do a driving test with me in the car today. I don't care what car it is. It's her birthday today, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, yo, you know what, just take the range. All right, I took the flipping range, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving the flipping range. Guess what happens to the range, man? Guess what happened to the range? He did tell me, you know, this clown, he said, yo, look, man, every 15 minutes you gotta check the tires. You know, you might want to pump it up, and there's a little air problem with it, but it's not that serious. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, you even got a pump in the trunk. Okay. You know what I mean? But remember, I'm just driving this until you get a car for me, because this is not what I want. I'm looking for a car for like a week. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I'm driving the car, man. I had a friend with me who he passed away. His name is Chris Monroe. Unfortunately, he was the first black man to cook crack cocaine here in Canada. No joke. He's from New Brunswick. No joke. He's the first black man to cook crack cocaine. Now, I met him when I was in the penitentiary, and when I got out, I connected with someone who knew him, and he linked me to him, and I realized, yo, damn, this man is sick, he's dying, you know what I mean? So I was just trying to show him love still, you know what I mean? So I was there for him. I used to drive him around sometimes, and ting, and then, you know, he died still, you know? He had some kind of cancer or ulcer, you know what I mean? But I showed him the love, you know, that's what I was there for still, you know? And yeah, R.I.P., you know, rest in peace, you know? Chris Monroe, you know what I mean? Jono. Rest in Zion, rest easy down there, because he's at the bottom, but he's there. You know what I mean? Because he showed me a lot of love still, you know? But I'm on the highway with Chris, and the car, we're in traffic, all right. And now I'm trying to drive. Traffic's moving. Car ain't moving. It's not moving. He's like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like, yo, bro, the car is not moving, bro. I had to shut the car off and then start it over. Okay, boom, restarted. Okay, yeah, okay, we're driving. And then next thing you know, I'm on the highway, man, and someone tells me, hey, bro. I'm like, what's up? Your tire, man. I'm like, what? Yo, I'm like, I ain't stopping on this highway. So we waited until we got downtown to Chris's place. Now we get out the damn range now. Look at the tire. It's driving on the rim. The front left tire was driving on the big range rim. You know what I'm saying? Which those tires, they're very, very thin, you know. So the car could still drive, you know. I was driving fine, you know. I knew something was up, but I didn't think it was that. I knew it was the tire. It was a tire because I did check it before I got on the highway, and I'm like, yo, this guy. I pumped it up because it was almost flat. I'm like, this guy. I pumped it up. Now I'm on the highway. Guess what, man? The rubber flew off. The rubber burnt off and flew off. I was driving on sparks, man. This guy's like, you're tired, man. I'm like, yeah, well, I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping, bro. So I call this dude, and he shows up. Oh, man, what do you do? What did I do? Bro, I was on the highway. Don't tell me nothing. You understand, bro? You told me every 15 minutes, check it. You didn't tell me every 15 or 10 minutes, pump it up, bro. You see what I'm saying, guy? So that's not my fault. Oh, man, that's going to cost like $400. Yo, that's not my problem, bro. I'm like, oh man, yo, you know what? Just take the. He pulled up in a BM, man, X-Class, Chrome. He's like, oh, yo, so you have to take his flipping stupid range now and drive it. You know what I mean? And or maybe he had a spare tire in the back. I don't know. I took his BM and I was gone. Good. I went to go deal with some business. I go pick up my daughter from school. Bam, baby. Driving test. Now she's like, what, for real? I'm like, yeah, but yo, I'm scared to drive this car. I don't want to crash it. Baby, drive the car. You know what I mean? And I was with her and I told her, yo, brake. No. You know what I'm saying? Slow, easy. Okay, good. Press on the gas. Easy. That's right. Oh, you're doing good, baby. Yeah, come, do. Let's do a circle. Let's do a donut. Yo, she did so well. She did so well. And when we parked that car, I'm like, easy. She's like, I don't want to hit it, baby. Just take your time. You got this. You know what I mean? Be confident in yourself and that you can do this. You know what I mean? And she did it. Parked the car, a bit crooked, but she aced that test. The only thing she failed was, let's say, the parking. But no, it was her first time, you know. Good. Well, I go and I check Chris now because I was dealing with something worse. I go and check Chris. Now I'm on the highway. Now this car is giving me problems. This car is doing the same thing. Yo, bumba rascal, I bring this man's car. Yo, bro, take your car. Take your damn car, bro. I was even parking in my garage, man, and the flipping car, the brakes kind of gave out a bit, man. I was like, yo, whoa, 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 and I ended up scratching the side of the car. I scratched the door, man. I'm like, yo, but I'm just saying, gang stalking vibes, trying to set up the man. It is what it is, people. It is what it is, That's not far. It is what it is. Yeah, and I had to send the court some files, my files, with pictures and documentation and stuff like that, because I got to represent myself in the damn house in court. And I just sent it to them yesterday. You know what I'm saying? These people were all up in my phone and shit. They seen it and like, oh no, that's right. You had no idea he was going to do that, right? So they got the files. I could have mailed it to them. I can go deposit it in person. I did it online from your building. You understand? And that's a rascal subatomic cosmic blast in your rascal face. Zin, everything I do here is a cosmic thing. Because it's the right thing. Rastafari, you know what I'm saying? Go in the comment section of my latest throne room speech, you'll see Stefan Palouf, who is this guy's brother, the stupid intendant's brother, Miss Poppins' bumbaclaw uncle, you know what I'm saying, gone missing. You know what I'm saying? That's right. And look into the latest throne room speech comment section, you're going to see, update, his house has been torched. His house was smoked last night. You see what I'm saying? Okay, good. Now, obviously they're sending a message to you. See? Obviously. See? So you better chill. This bumbaclaw judgment. Anyways, that's that. But hey, today, bright and early, I said, let me smoke it up. Got my damn neighbor banging on my wall. What's up? What's up with you? You know what I mean? I go outside, she got her door ajar. Yeah, she's really, really leaving the door ajar for me. These people really think that, their love spells and their sex spells and stuff one day might catch me still, so you never know. You never know. She really wants me to try to come in there and then she's just going to call the feds on me and get loud and shit and talk about what's in her place and blah, 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 trespassing, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully I grab her tit, grab her ass, yo, baby, come. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Oh, we got him. There you go. You know what I mean? There you go. But yesterday, I just went outside and I came in and it's just a vibe. Go over there. Her door's ajar. She's listening to some Lil Wayne and shit. You know what I mean? And I walked up to her door, I'm like, you bumba blood clot. I didn't say nothing and she ran to her door like panic. Oh, I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, what did I do? I never said you did anything. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. You see no key in the door today? Yeah, for sure. Oh, I'll close my door because I know you don't like that music. I never said all of that. The end. I left her there. She's like, you should see this thing. She's hideous, eh? I'm going to be honest. I'm being honest. I've never seen a woman with such a hideous face. With such a hideous face. Yes, it's a manly face, but it's not just manly. It's grotesquely non-human. I am serious. Man, I wish I could show you her face. You know what I'm talking about. You'd be like, yo, whoa. I've seen a lot of unattractive women. That thing there, her face, just the face. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. But yeah, well, that was that. And then, I'm in my place, and who shows up? Davo by my window. Hey, King. Yo, hey, King. Hey, I got a new bike. I got a new one, What do you mean you got a new one? Because this bike got stolen. The guy keeps leaving his bike right in front of my window, man. You see what I'm saying? With the lock, 2 spaces over, from where he's leaving this bike. I'm like, yo, one day he had the bike, but it was the way the bike was positioned. He had the bike positioned like as if he was trying to block me from looking outside of my window. It wasn't just there in the rack straight. No, you got the wheel turned, you got the bike kind of bent. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want you to see. Oh, really, bro? That bike gone. That bike gone. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was the day before yesterday. Yesterday, bike's gone. So here he comes downstairs right as I'm taking out the garbage. No, my bike. Someone took my bike. This is not good. No. Yeah. Like how the other day the guy was locked out, okay? You see, there's a parking lot a little parking. It would be in front of my window, you know, and that's where Miss Poppin loves to park her car too. But I'm saying one day this man decided to go upstairs from the emergency stairs to try to get into the building. Now, every now and then, somebody will open the door for you. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lady that lives right next door to the emergency door, and she lives like practically directly across from this guy, and they're always talking. Yeah, you got cigarettes. You know, I don't know if she was there or what, but here this guy. Hey, could somebody open the door? Hello, hello, hello. Must have said it 100 times. Hello, hello. So nobody hears me. Jesus, flipping Christ. La, 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 la. Nobody wanted to let him in. You know, so you have to walk out around. And now here he is. Water pause. And now here he is now. Talking about my bike. No, no. And he's like, B. Man, as he started calling me, King. Me, I walked out my place to take out my garbage. And I see him there. I'm like, the heck? Looks at me. He's walking towards me with his hands spread out like as if he wants me to give him a big hug. You know what I mean? Like, well, hello, why don't you talk? You know what I'm saying? But it's because you're outside now and you got your little racist boys over there, so now you're acting like as if, well, you know, I'm nobody, and like, you know what I mean? Like as if what happened to my bike? You know what I'm saying? Like I should know because the bike's right in front of my place, you know what I'm saying? Idiot, I gave you a lock, right? See the lock there? Why is the lock there and the bike gone, bro? Oh, I thought I locked it. No, well, you didn't, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't think you locked it, bro. The bike, 10% of the time, for the past month since you got it, bro, it's unlocked right in front of my place while the lock is right next to it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You never locked the blood clap bike. You know what I mean? Oh, I thought I locked it. Bye. I just left him there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, good. I went upstairs to go and see Debbie yesterday to give her some roaches. You know what I mean? But even to go smoke this guy. And he's in there with some girl. This is some girl who's staying with him. I believe that puppy is hers. She even has 2 rats. I told you. She has 2 rats. One is called Crook, one is called Brooke, or something like that. You know, and she's in there. And as I'm talking to him, boom, my dude runs out. Like I had to move from the doorway because he wanted to give Dave a cigarette off for sure. You know, and then boom, here another one shows up. It's just weird. You know, like they have to try to get to me. So here's Dave. Hey, you want some ginger tea? I made some ginger tea. No, I'm good. No, you sure? I'm good, bro. No, because, you know, it's really good. You'll like it. I'm good, bro. You know? Oh, so what's going on? I'm just passing through, you know what I mean? Well, a little shorty sitting there. You can call her shorty now because girls, we call them shorty. Shorty's sitting there, you know, a little native girl, you know, but she's just like a waste. You know what I mean? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you're just chilling like a villain. That's all she says to me. She's saying, what's up? You just chilling? Yeah, I'm just chilling like a villain. And he's offering me shit. And she's looking at me, you know, like checking my reaction. I can catch her through my periphery. You know? Oh. Then he says, hey, you want some sorrel? I made some sorrel the other day, you know, it's really sweet, you know. I use brown sugar. I don't deal with brown sugar, you know what I'm saying? And I'm good. No, you sure? I mean, because it's real good. Bomba clad. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Then pops out a key. Just pops out a key. Here's a key for my new bike. Because he got a new bike and he told me that. This man left. I don't know where he gets his bike from. Junkie bike, and came back with another junkie bike. Hey, I got a bike. Hey, yo, man. This bike is deluxe, man. Yo, it costs about $5,000. Yo, this bike, blah, 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 blah. Anytime you need it, and I'm going to give you a key. And I didn't even answer him. Yeah, you know, I got a key for you. I'm going to give it to you and blah, blah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so that's when I went up there now, you know. And I thought, because I wasn't watching him, but there were 2 bikes I never seen before in front of my window now. One of them, all of a sudden, the seat is gone. I'm like, oh, wow. Is that yours? And there's no lock on it. And I look and I see a lock on the floor. I'm like, don't tell me that's my lock I gave this guy or the guy lock I gave this guy. Either way, man, I went upstairs, checked Debbie, she's not there. He's there with Shorty, whatever. And I'm like, yo, bro, you know, your bike downstairs, you know, how come you don't lock it? Oh, no, I locked it. I'm like, yo, bro, that bike down there is not locked, bro. And the seat's gone. What? They took my seat? Oh, they must be messing with me, huh? I don't know. I guess so. I'm just telling you. While his boy was like, oh, give me the key for the lock, you know. Because Dave was like, oh, I locked it. I'm like, well, I don't know, bro. If you locked it, I don't know. But I'm just telling you right now, that bike that I see down there has no lock on it and has no seat. So his boy ran down there to go and check. As you run down there, I'm telling this guy, like, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying, your bike. So I walked to the emergency exit, which is not far from his apartment. And then I opened the door and I looked and I seen the bike and his boy's like, no, this one is his. I'm like, oh, wow, they almost look the same too. You know? Okay, so that's not his, the one that has the seat missing and no lock on it. And okay, whatever. All right, that was that. You know? I told him, yo, differently, yo, it wasn't even your bike. And the girl's like, oh, I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, but how come you didn't say all that before when I first brought this up to you guys, you know, that his bike has no seat and thing and thing. You see what I'm saying? These people hate each other, you know, man. They really do, you know. And this guy think that these people like him or what. But either way, that was that. Hey, you want a key? No, I'm okay. Oh, no, no, no. No, bro, I don't want the key, bro. No, but, you know, if you need the bike and, you know, I'm not here, you know, and it's locked, you know, you could always take it. You know, bro, if I wanted, I'll come and see you. Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, good. Well, today's another day. You know, these clowns slamming their doors, they're pissed. They saw the files I sent, you know what I mean? Whatever. You know, flipping Hulk next door to me, you know, she just keeps banging on the flipping wall when I'm sleeping, more than anything. All right, real quiet and does nothing but listen to black shit. Black, shit, trash. You know what I mean? She loves her Lil Wayne. She loves these stupid flipping relationship. We call them flipping them stupid shows, man. Like you know, Basketball Wives, like dumb shit like that. You know, she's real trash. She's real gutter. You know what I mean? And you should know, man. People who are obsessed with them things, cause I'm saying this is all she listens to all day. She don't listen to nothing white. Nothing white. She's probably native as well. She don't listen to none of that. She don't give a shit about none of that. She's all into black culture, like a lot of these damn people obsessed with black bomba blood clot culture. You see what I'm saying? Obsessed with it. You know what I mean? You should know that them people are no good. They're gutter. They're problems. They're toxic. You know, they have no identity. You know what I mean? No direction in life. You see what I'm saying? Which means they're always looking for people to flipping drain and strip of their things, especially black people. You see what I'm saying? Good. It's serious. You know what I mean? But this morning, man, I'm smoking, you know, I'm like, yo, I feel it. I can just feel it, man. You know, I go for them before they can come for me. You know what I'm saying? And what happened was I went outside. I did go upstairs. No, I didn't go to check this guy. I didn't go to check this guy. I noticed that his bike was gone, so I knew he was gone. But you're going to get smoked today, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get smoked today. And I went outside around the corner and I'm smoking a spliff and then I see the feds, man. This dude pulled up in a pickup truck and then I see two feds on bikes, regular bikes, just roll past me and then roll up on him, and next thing you know, they're on his ass, yo, ID, yo, they're checking his plate and everything, they're making calls, you know what I mean? And as I'm standing there, here comes Dave. Oh, King, yeah, for sure. I thought he was walking with a cane the way this guy was walking, man. His legs all busted up. He hit his leg. And I'm telling you, yesterday I said, yo, I astro projected, man. I astro projected. I'm no lie, man. I said, I'm going to broke you up, guy. Broke up your blood clot. You see what I'm saying? And this one, oh, he's hopping. I thought he was walking with a cane. I'm like, where's your bike? Oh, my friend took it. Yeah. I'm like, okay. You know, he's like, oh, I'm going to the store. Maybe you want to walk with me? I'm the heck, yeah. Well, I'm like, yeah, let me walk with you. I'm going to smoke your ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to the store. Yeah, well, let me just put my cup of tea back in my place. I'm going to rest my cup of tea. I'll be right out with you, you know. But we were right around the corner, so I went to my place and come out. He's there. Okay, now we're walking to the store, you know. Oh, you hear Dada? Dada's coming September 8th. Yeah, man. Says like Lunch is going to be in town, you know. And we're trying to get a VIP pass, Zine, as well, me are the president still, you know, but me is a diplomat still, and it's a governmental work we're doing, and him is a government official, him is the president for the Naya Bingi still, and enough more things. You see me, I said, so I want to link with Dada here, you know, that'd be great still, you know, this is what we're working on right now, and it's a big bomber clap mission of mine still, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's not a musical thing neither. This is a governmental thing, Rastafari business. You see me, I say, and it should be a big thing still. So we're working on that. You see what I'm saying? I want everybody to see what the blood clot are going still, you know. But I'm trying to talk to him, just like, yeah, trying to see if, I'm trying, working on my things, you know what I'm saying? Because my project, I'm going to really disclose, what we're doing, but I can say that that's one thing I'm working on too at this time. You see what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, to get back in there, so yeah, as a representative, and well, yeah, man, I tried to talk to you still, but it's like, like, and he just kept going. I'm like, bro, I can't even talk to you, bro. Oh, okay. Rascal, bro, it's not a tug of war, bro. I'm just showing you something, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, you know what I'm saying? I walk with him to the store, Costco store, Gangstalker store. See? I told you I already confronted these people about the gang stalking and the vibes, and even Tasnia too, and what she was saying on her Facebook, which has been taken down. Yeah, they pulled it down recently, and I'm pretty sure it's because too many people were accessing it, you know what I'm saying, and talking about it. Yeah, they pulled it down. Yeah, but you could still go on La Presse, the newspaper, Montreal newspaper, March 4th and March 19th, and hear what Tasnia Bassett was saying about these people and what she was going through still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bless. Don't watch nothing. Don't watch nothing, you know. But the man forgot his wallet. Oh man, I forgot. Yeah, shit happens. Oh yeah, absent-minded. Yeah, absent-minded, bro. So you have to run, go back to get it. And as he ran to go back to get it, I said, I'm gonna wait here for you. And as I'm there, I'm spotting them. I'm just preying them, checking the vibes, right? I'm talking about these guys in the store. What do they do? It's not Costco. It's his replacement, who I thought this guy only work on the weekend, but he doesn't only work on the weekend, but it's him. It's a young, he looks like Turkish or something. He looks like a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Just like, like a flipping white dude, t-shirt, baseball cap, shorts. I think he was in the sandals, tattoos and shit, And I'm just standing, let's say, 2 stores to the right, because it's like a little strip. And here he comes out, with there's another guy that works in the store with him. Red shirt, blue jeans, he bald-headed dude. You can tell he's like a biker guy, and he comes out now, and they just keep looking at me. Looking away, looking at me. Looking away, looking at me. Okay, so I asked him, you good, man? Yeah, what's good? Nothing, it's just another day, man. And he just looked at me like, shrugged, yeah, and then looked away. But then kept looking at me, and then looked away, and then kept looking at me. And then looked, rascal, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of walked to the corner, which is where the streets are, cross streets, yeah? And the store is on the main street, just to look around the bend to see if Dave is coming, And I said, let me go stand over there, which is where I was standing when this stupid Hulk neighbor of mine tried to set me up to get hit by a car. Let me go stand right over there. There's cameras on us and everything. Cool. And then I see the next boy come out. This would be the biker boy, not the Turkish guy. He comes out and he's on his phone and he keeps looking at me, but he's smoking a cigarette. And I told him, listen to me, gang stalking is a federal crime. And it's domestic terrorism still. Minimum 10 years sentence, you know what I'm saying? And you just wait till all of this is fully enforced, because it's being implemented. You know what I mean? Because you guys are acting funny, and bro, you can go and check Tasnia Bassett, bro, or Facebook, you know what I'm saying, and see what she was saying about you guys. According to her, you guys poisoned her water and killed her cat, and you're gang stalking her in the store and all kind of things, and harassing her psychologically. You see what I'm saying? According to her. So I'm just telling you, as I'm telling him this, Turkey boy, the bird, comes out now. And he's like, yo, what's his problem? What's he saying to you? Yo. I'm like, yo, bro, I'll tell him what I'm telling you. You could ask me, bro. I'm telling him, Tasnia Bassett, you know what I'm saying? You should check it out. You know what I'm saying? But as he started talking to this guy, I'm like, yo, I'll tell you what I'm telling him, bro. And then he stands on the corner. This is all psychological games, He stands on the corner. I'm like, yo, bro, I'll tell you what I'm telling him. You know what I'm saying? And I walked up to him to talk to him. What does he do? Ignore me, his body language, everything turns away now, and he's just looking to see, he's just observing the traffic, and I mean, so I'm like, what are you saying, I can't talk to you? And then he turns to me and then he yawns. I'm like, yeah, man, for sure, play your games, but I'm telling you, check Tasnia Bassett, Facebook, you see what I'm talking about. Oh, and then he walks away from me, and I'm like, exactly, you know what I mean? So I guess she was right, because I told him, I'm not saying this is what you're doing, but I'm telling you straight, you're acting like a big gangstalker right now. And I'm saying, guy, walks in the store. All right, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was watching me through the window, bro. Watching me through the window. This is as Dave left. You know what I'm saying? And I crossed the street and everything. I could just see him because he came out and he's just like mean mugging, and then goes back in the store. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? You know what I mean? I even had to look at him and, swirl my finger to my temple like, yo, bro, you're crazy, guy. You know what I'm saying? You're really crazy. I'm poking you. You want to try to provoke me? Oh, bro, I'll poke you. And he came back out and then just looked at me and then just, I'm like, yeah, guy, I went back in. Cool. So here comes Dave. Oh, my wallet. Dropped it. Yeah, bro, just go do your thing, bro. It's like he really wanted to talk to me on the block. Same place where I was talking to Hulk, you know, when the car got intercepted. You know, I almost collided with that car too. You know, I had to brake real hard to stop. You know, but what me I say now, Dave goes and deals with them. You know, and then I went around the corner and here Dave hops out the store. As I go around the corner, you know, because I'm actually going to the store, you know, go smoke this turkey bird, you know. He's outside, facing me. Oh, I'm just waiting. There's only one ATM machine, and I'm just waiting for the guy to leave. And did he leave? And I'm like, I can see in the store, and I can see there's no one at the ATM machine. Doesn't mean that there's nobody there before, because there is a guy in there. He's like a little drunk that's in there, you know. But he wasn't at the ATM, so he's like, is he there? Is he still there? I'm like, no, he's gone. Huh? And he's looking around like as if, bro, I mean, I just told you he's not there. And he's looking, and finally he sees the guy is gone, so he goes in the store. So I walk up in the store. Mr. Bird came from around the corner to come and stand about 3 feet away from me, just looking at me. So I'm like, what's up, bro? And then he says to Dave, yo, talk to your friend in French. I'm like, no, he don't need to talk to me. You talk to me. Oh, I don't talk English. Yo, I speak French. So I'm speaking French to him. You can talk to me. What's your problem? Oh, what do you mean, what's my problem? What's my problem? What's your problem? I work here. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, you work here and I'm here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing too much. I'm doing what? Yeah, you're doing a bit too much. You know what I'm saying, guy? Oh, well, this is my store. Yep, and I'm in your store and I'm waiting for my friend right over there. You see what I'm saying? You're doing too much. He goes around the corner, you know, and I'm telling him, bro, you're really doing too much, bro. You're a gangstalker. You're gangstalking me in your store. And he don't say nothing. Look at you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here you're coming out like you got a problem, bro. You know what I mean? And then you got Dave. Barry. Come on. I'm like, whoa. Talk to him. Don't talk to me. Dave, this is the same guy when your boy, Don Beats, was in my face acting stupid, bro, getting loud. Him and the next guy, the next worker in the store, the delivery man, came outside with their phones, man, recording this. But what are you recording here? Why aren't you trying to de-escalate this? Right, but who are you doing this for? Because you're not going to take my side and say, yeah, this guy really started it. No. And I confronted him about that, and he didn't say nothing. I'm saying this to Dave, and the man's there, he didn't say nothing. I'm like, yo, bro, go gangstalk somebody else, fam. Go gangstalk somebody else, you see what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, yo, you need to be quiet. No, you be quiet, man. You be quiet. You're a gangstalker, boy. You know? And I just walked out the store, you know? And, you know, I stood like a few stores away. Actually, I went for a walk. I was on my way home. I'm like, yo, I'm going to go enjoy my day. You know what I'm saying? But Dave was actually running off his mouth. And I'm like, yo, bro, I don't see what you're telling me here. You know what I'm saying, fam? You know, he's like, oh, peace and love, Barry. You know, like, you know, and it's like you can hear he wants to say, oh, this is always the problem with this one. You know, but he can't say that because I will roast him. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love. And I'm like, don't tell me nothing about peace and love, bro. You don't know nothing about peace and love. Oh, okay, Barry. Yo, bro, listen, I'm just saying, bro, your man's coming at me in the store, bro. Your man's coming at me in the store. You see what I'm saying? He's doing all of that, not me, bro. So go talk to him if anything, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so here comes the bird, because you're really trying to provoke a reaction, you know? I'm like, yo, you guys are doing too much, you know? I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go enjoy my day. I'm like, yo, the man's coming for me, bro, and you're taking his side. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, well, you're still standing there with him, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, enjoy your day. I'll enjoy mine, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go walk by the water, and that's where I am right now, you know? It's beautiful. It's just very beautiful. You know? The heck, man. You know, oh, okay, Barry, okay. But as I walk down the street, the main street the store is on, and I got to another corner, and I walked down, I said, no, wait a minute, I ain't done with this guy. I'm not done with this guy, man. You know, and as I turn around and I forward now, from around the corner now, and I look, who do I see? Him talking with this guy outside. They're just having a conversation. So I walk towards him, and but he looks at me, turkey bird, you know, he looks at me, but he runs in the store, you know, and so here comes Dave, you know, like, he's walking towards me, but like like as if he's splashing water to the left and to the right of him with his hands. You know, he's scooping up water and splashing it. But the gesture is like, yeah, you know, it's always a problem, you know, with him. Like, it's clear, you know. I just said, yo, bro, you know what I mean? I see the man doing too much, fam. You know, it's a beautiful day. I ain't got no time for that, fam. Oh, you know, I just told him, you know, why you gang stalking him in the store? Yeah, sure. You know, but you wouldn't tell him that while I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I don't believe what you're telling me right now. You could tell me anything right now. You see what I'm saying? But it looks like as if you're taking the side, and I really don't care, guy. And don't tell me nothing about no peace and love, guy. You were just there with flipping Poppins and Burger King. You know what I'm saying? After that man was calling me nigger upstairs and all kind of thing. Up in my face like as if he's trying to intimidate me and bully me, guy. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm outside telling them, yo, reach, man, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And they're just playing that game. It's just a game for them, so they're just playing that game. All right, but you were there with them, chilling with them, man. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? Guy, shoot, they were calling me nigger upstairs. If you want to act like as if you didn't know they were going to call the feds, which he's the mastermind behind that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to say you didn't know that, yeah, they were calling me nigger and thing, and you see what was going on. Bro, don't tell me nothing, man. The heck is the matter with you, man? He's already an idiot. You see me, I say, and he has this Hells Angels biker jacket that he's wearing now. It's not a Hells Angels, it's a Harley Davidson. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro, I dare your friend more than me. No, yeah, man, go chill with them. I'm going by the water. Okay, yeah, man, I'm going by the water. You know what I'm saying? And yo, you see you in your Harley Davidson jacket, man. I guess that means you're a bloke like biker now. And he just froze in the middle of the street as I'm telling him this, you know. He really froze. Like, oh, like, cause that's why he got the stupid jacket, you know? And then he has these bikes now. Oh, I got a bike and I got a bike, you know? It's like he's trying to say he's a biker. Listen, man. Listen, this same idiot, you know what he told me the other day, man? This was probably about last month. One day I went up to go and smoke him. He's telling me that he's getting a Harley Davidson. Some people are fixing it up for him. He is, he's gonna pay about $4,600 for it, but it costs 10. You know. Have a good day. You know, this girl, she's fishing with her dad, you know, and they're leaving right now, and she's just hassling him like, okay, dad, like, you know, like, so we're going now, okay, we're gonna get lunch now, and today, it was kind of funny. Meaning she didn't want to go fishing with dad, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna go eat now, okay, and then and then she looked at me, and I'm looking at her, and she just gave me this look like, oh, God, oh, man, like, man, I hate this. Oh, man, adorable, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, you're a Harley Davidson. He's a Hells Angels, no? But he's not telling him, man, you're a Harley Davidson jacket. No, you're a biker now, bro. You're one of them. And he's just like, oh, yeah, bro, you're officially a Hells Angels full patch now. Then go to your biker bunker. And he's just like, oh. And then turn around and left. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Get out of my damn smoke chamber. You see what I'm saying? And that's that. Bright and early smoking. You know? Damn idiot. Got some damn nerve, man. Talking about peace and love and all this madness. Anyways, we do give thanks. For the giving of thanks. You know, I mean, what else? Water break. Water break. Yeah, because I'm breaking the bottle of water open and I'm sipping it. Yeah. 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 Yes. Aqua, which comes from the word axum. Yeah, which literally means like the head of the stream, the beginning of the streams, you know. Huh? Yeah. You know, it's beautiful out here. More than grateful. You know, a lot of work we dealing with. You know, I got my plate full. Yeah, and so was the clip in my 38 fool. Yeah, this is a war. Huh? I don't think so we are endorse violence, but we are fully supportive of self-defense. And this is what we're dealing with, and it's an entertainment piece. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment piece, You like that line there? You like that line in my little... Well, it's just a little wild style, freestyle. But you like that? Yeah? What me say? The capital of crime in the world like MTL. MTL, which part gangsters them empty shell. Plenty shell. The raper man dead, tell Michelle. Yeah man, the raper man dead. Tell Michelle. But then again, I know no girl named Michelle will get raped, but I know a girl named Chanel will get raped. Judgment for the raper man. Yeah? He's actually my daughter's, she is actually my daughter's half sister. You know what I'm saying? So the capital for crime in the world are MTL. MTL, which part the gangster dead empty shell. Plenty shell, the raper man dead, tell Chanel. Strictly, ganja rasta man them fi sell. Ganja me smoke, crack can't tempt me well. Ganja me smoke, coke can't tempt me well. Not even liquor can't tempt me well. Well, all them things tell me I send them to well. Huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the capital of crime in the world is MTL. MTL, which part the gangsters them empty shell. Plenty shell. The raper man dead, tell Michelle. Hurry and tell Michelle. So the raper man will violate her. Zine, or violate her daughter. Zine, dead. Yeah, I violate your mother. Or your best friend. Your niece. Your granny. The raper man dead, tell Chanel. Huh? Must I Rastafari? Yeah, what else? What else, people? This is a Zernment, Mega Ultra Super Zernment incoming alert. You see what I'm saying? And you feel know that this thing is serious. Yeah. Got you curious. You know what I'm saying? AB doggone star. Serious. Yeah, babe. Wake up in the morning. Oats, porridge. Eat my cereals. Yeah. For sure. It's beautiful. But like I was saying, them give you 12 months. Every month have a name. No month is special than the other. They're all months that have special days within them. Good. Then you have the days, 7 days, and they just repeat. And then you have special days sometimes, but you don't have a special week. You have a Holy Week and all that stupidness here, but I'm not talking about that. Right. Then, after them give you 12 months with different names and 1 week with 7 names, I'm not special month. And I'm not special week, but you have special days. So you do have special days, which would mean so the days they're more special than the week and the month. But yet every day carry the same blood clot name that just repeat every 7 days. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, it's weak. It's weak. It's almost like trapping you in a matrix by doing that, and then a minute is 60 seconds and an hour is 60 minutes. That's right, but there are not 60 hours in a week now, is there? No, there isn't. You see what I'm saying? And why 6? Why 6? Why isn't it just 100 seconds in a minute and 100 seconds in an hour? Whose bright idea was that? Right. Fit trap you. And still, if you add all the minutes and the hours, look, you get 24 hours in a day. You multiply that, see, by 7 days, and then you multiply that by 4. Zine, just for show you, the number's not coming to me right now, okay, but I calculated it. Either way, I'm talking about the hours in a Bomba Rascal week. You see what I'm saying? That add up to the number 6. Yeah, if you reduce these numbers or just add these numbers, you're gonna get the number 6. You see what I'm saying? Now it's the same thing as if you add all the hours in a year. Add all the hours in a year, the digit that is gonna add up to, yeah, when you add all the digits, you might get, I don't know, man, Bomba Rascal 20,000, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But it's going to add up to that, 6. So them really, I try to keep you in trap in at the 6, the number 6, which represent what? Well, if you look at the 6, it represents Lucifer coming down into this earth and then like constructing a type of matrix which is shaped like an O, like the Saturn. Good, but within that, I should say it's the opposite. Satan come down and Satan and the angels them they came and they did their magic now and created a matrix which is shaped like a square, but there's a circle within the square. See? Or it's the opposite. There's a square within the circle. That's the difference. There's a square within them circle. So them come down now and build up this thing, which it's like a rasclat. It's like a revolution. It's like a whirlpool. All kind of magic, just moving. See? Revoluting. See? Good. And within that now, there has to be a structure, which is a square in a circle. So the most objects you will find in a Babylon, where them love the most, is the box and the circle. You see, you look on the building, them shape like box. You look on your car, them shape like box. You see me, I say, we look on, remember CDs, exactly, you know, and I mean, like, you know, so many things are oval shaped. You know what I'm saying? Down to these stadiums, and then down to the buttons and things, you know, and, you know, I mean, the cups, you know, and plates, and, you know, even a spoon, you know what I mean? I mean, it just goes on and on. So me, I try to show you. You see me, I say? Just look at it. Even signs, for instance, you see the no walking sign, you see that bridge there, it's a bike pass, see, but you see the sign circle, exactly, you see what I'm saying? And then you obviously have the triangle, which then put in at the square, you know, for more control, which that pyramid within that square represents the cabal. You know, it represents the cabal. Just like your stupid Columbia statue, which Columbia is a name of Satan, you know, it's one of her names, you know. If you see that statue there, the statue has a torch. That torch represents the torch of the mysteries, you know, and the book, you know, or the torch of illumination, you know, and then the book in her, I think it's in her left hand, you know, that book represents the book of mysteries, you know. Then you see that little bridge over there? That's where I saw that Gangstalker family just standing there fishing. Never seen any family do that. Never ever seen more than 2 people there fishing. And it's rare. Because there's so many other places to go and fish, you know what I'm saying? There's even here. Right here, this platform here. A lot of people come here just to fish. You know? This little platform here. You know what I mean? But I was telling you the other day, you know. You see this side of the water? There's this side, all right, and then there's the other side over there. See? If you notice over there, that's water over there. Okay, well you can't see the water, but it's water. That's over there. See? I would walk over there and show you. You know, but look, you can even see somebody rowing on a boat over there. There's people rowing on the other side. Okay, but I'm just showing you that side over there. If you can see it right now, now I'm trying to lift up the phone so that you can probably see on the other side. Hold on. Yeah, you can see it. See, so you can see it. So I'm just saying. You have it over here is water, and then right on the other side, see, in between, I should say, if you look good, yeah, in between this little patch there, well, it's blurry, right? All the way over there is water in the middle here, water, and then, okay, people live over there. All right, good, and then you go further out, there's more water over there too, see? My point is that on this side, you have some people that swim over here on this side, but the water over here is toxic because on the other side, which is over there, and all the way over there, it was an industrial zone. So they dumped a lot of toxic waste in the water. They even barricaded it over there. See? They have big blocks to barricade the water from that side. from coming over here. Good. Well, the water over there is very, very toxic. You see what I'm saying? And it seeps out over here. See? So people don't really swim over here, but some people do, you know. But they tell you it's very dangerous. The other side, it's still toxic over there. You know, it's not as bad, but even still, you know what I mean? But then if you go way out over there now, way out over there, well, water's nice, you know. See? If you look, I just water all about, you know. If you look, it's beautiful over here, man, you know. It's like a little slice of Zion, you know. People taking these things for granted, you know. Taking it all for granted, you know. This guy, Dave, oh man, my goodness. You see, the other day when I went to go and check him, man, he's telling me about this Greek guy, man, and how he owes this girl $460. Funny how it was $460 that was in my wallet when Mr. Kane gave the damn wallet to Miss Poppins. There was a total of $460 cash with all my IDs and bank cards and stuff in it. See the judgment? Well, the stupid Greek guy, they kicked him out and he left his IDs in the place. That's the judgment. You see what I'm saying? And he was on the bus that day. See? Yup. He was involved. That's right. And maybe he left his wallet in there too. You know what I'm saying? Damn retard. But that day, he's talking to me about this guy and yeah, okay, man. You know? And then he starts talking to me about a guy named Uzi, who's a guy that I know. I know his brother too. I've known them since I'm a youth. It don't even matter, you know, it's a long story. But I can tell you, he must know some history with me and Uzi's brother, Prince. Okay, the first love of my life, her name is Roberta. She had a best friend. Her name is Jackie. Jackie is Prince and Uzi's sister. Okay, cool. And then one time, my two brothers, or at least three of these duffel brothers of mine, went and robbed some guy. Okay? They went and kicked off his door to go and rob this African guy, but the African guy had a big bodyguard in there, 300 pounds. And so they were fighting with the bodyguard in there. And one of my duffel brothers dropped his wallet. Okay, good. Well, they left. All right. Well, they've seen his ID. And these African guys hired some hitmen to kill my duffel brothers. The hitman was Uzi and Prince. No joke. Some guys we know from uptown. I confronted this guy one time. I went to a show, Saint-Paul, Montreal, recording artist. It was his show called Welcome to Montreal. And met Saint-Paul with Uzi, you know. And I asked Uzi, what's going on with you and my brother, bro? You know, uno blessed, cause we are one family, you know, bro. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, that's squash. Not guan. You know, not guan. All right, cool. Well, my first encounter with Uzi was at 13 years old. My brothers, these clowns, my duffel brothers, they could see that I had talent, you know, but they love when I sing dark things, you know, like bust off your head, you know, things like, yo, my boss, my gun, my boss is just for fun, I just blood and pus for run. When we say run, boy, just for run, well, then, yo, my boss, my gun, yo, my boss is just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Blood and pus for run, yo, no rust pan my gun. Yeah, no rust, they pan my gun. Well, there you go. We are going to kill them because we have a whole heap of gun to shoot them, and we are going to shoot them a soldier. Me recruit them dress up in a helmet and boot them. Suppressor pan top for mute them. Man a bad man. We go to war with Putin. Boy start puking. The place I get nuking. Yeah man, the place I get nuking. Boy life get token. Well then. Bust my gun. Yo, I bust it just for fun. I'm more blood and pus for run. When me say run, boy, just for run. Well, I bust my gun. I bust it just for fun. I just more blood and pus for run. No rust pan my gun. Yeah, you know, like me used to say dark things and them man they like those things. You know, so they carried me to a party in LaSalle, man, where some guys from our crew were beefing with some guys from LaSalle. Okay, but they brought us to a party. It was a big party. And I remember Uzi was on the mic saying, Bangarang, me ring the hell bell. Bangarang, me bing the... Something. Okay, Bangarang, me ring the hell bell. Right. Then my brothers, like, they really pushed me. All right, yo, it's your time, Barry. Go and go deal with them. Okay, but it's like me and the man ain't in no clash thing. He's just singing a song. He never called nobody's name from over here and say, yo, oh no, a punk, and yo, we are bad man, and none of you can test we, you know. But these guys are in real beef with these guys. So now they want me to go and take the mic and start dissing up the man. Yo, boy, I'm a boss, my gun. Yo, my boss is just for fun. Hey, boy, what me say run? Just for run. You see me, I say? But instead of replying to this bangarang and me ring the hell bell like as if me and him are in a lyrical feud right now, because that's not what was going on. He's just singing a damn song, you know what I'm saying? So I went out there and I said something like, I recall exactly what I said. I said, look good, step back, your sound did flap. Right? Which this is a song that you would sing for like a DJ set. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you have a sound system named Jaro, and Jaro's competing against another sound, and I did a song for Jaro. I'm gonna say, look good, step back, your sound did flap. Yo, a Jaro, run the spot, or I don't know. But that's the vibe I was on. So I'm gonna say, look good, step back, your sound did flap. Boo, boo. I ain't what they want to hear. They want to hear someone, boss, my gun, my pussy. Yo, my boss is just for fun. You know, I'm more blood on boss for run, you know, and just start a beef. You know what would have happened if I would have took the mic and spit lyrics like that, man? These guys who have a bunch of guns on them, my brothers, them, and they got guns on them too, but the war would have started in there. In there. Because the man would have shoot up the bomber rascal place. I'm telling you. Because I would have said something dark, and them people in LaSalle ain't taking my side. And then watch him take the mic now and start chat some shit now. All right. Either way, look, we didn't even clash. They booed me. It was my first time, let's just say, performing in front of a crowd. And most of them booed me, you know? Good. And then, okay, well, the dance ain't over, but now we're outside. It seems like the dance was kind of done. People are outside. Now what happens? Shootout. No joke, shootout. Pop, 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 man running about the place. Pop, 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 boom. Mr. Bumbleclat. Well, me, I was standing talking, I think I was talking to a girl. I'm here, boom, bam, boop, 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 and people start running and thing, but I'm alone. I'm not with none of my crew, you know, my so-called brothers and them. That's right, they left me alone. They left me alone, man. See, in LaSalle, man, I found my way home. I don't even think I went home that night. The point is that they left me there. So, if these guys now, they probably did see me but said, yo, we can't even go for that. He's just a DJ and thing, and well, he's the young one, I ain't into nothing. Like, they never seen me at no parties, never with them. No joke. Any shootouts that my brothers and these stupid idiots had with these kids in LaSalle, I was never there. If I was there, this is what it is. Oh, he's over there and it's going on over there. Oh, why is that? You know what I mean? In this case, the man them left me. Yo, the shootout started, man, and they left me alone, man. And I'm telling you, I know that some man them over there see me and they said, yo, him. But they were like, nah. You know, it's not only that it's too easy. How the man them left the kid here by himself. They made this man touch the mic and try this way up and thing. And then ran and left him. Yo, the man them pitied me. And the man them knows me is a little bad boy too, you know. I used to go to school in LaSalle too. I used to go to school in LaSalle, and even two of my Dapper brothers went to school in LaSalle. I even had a sister going to school in LaSalle. Anyways, that's that, and the rascal at judgment, you know. But before I leave, I just want to say, you know what I mean. It was a pleasure smoking these idiots this morning, you know what I mean, and documenting them, you know what I mean. This stupid bird. You see, after Dave came now, Dave is in the store talking about Barry. This is before I left and seen them talking together, right? And what did he do again? Oh, it's what I told him. Because he's telling me I need to be quiet. I'm like, no, you be quiet, bro. You be quiet, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gang-stalking me in your store, G. You know, you're doing too much, G. You know? And he's like, oh. And I'm like, what? You know, hurry up and call the cops quick. And he just looked at me and looked away, you know, because he was feeling it, man. It's like, I'm smoking you right now. Yeah, call the cops quick. This is what the plan is. You know what I mean? Because he's like, yo, you need to calm down. No, you calm down, dude. First of all, I ain't even mad or nothing. I'm just talking to you. You're over there behind the counter. You know? You're over there behind the counter, bro. But you were right here in my face 2 seconds ago. At least a good 3 feet. You don't want to get up in my face. Zine? But it's like, provoke him. To do what, bro? Get up in my face, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and I tell you, get out of my face and don't do it. I'll slap you out of my face, bro. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Get out of my face, bro. I feel, you know, actually, I'm gonna move first. If you follow me, it's a different thing, bro. I'm gonna bang you out. That's, you know, these people are so stupid. Trying to get a reaction from me. I had to tell this man, yo, call the cops, quick, 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 quick. He's like, you don't like that, eh? You don't like how this man knows all your flipping moves, eh? And can read you like a book, eh? While you're here trying to study the man and you can't figure him out, you can't even get to him. You can't even get close to him or get close to getting to him. See? But it's easy for me, man, to pull your mask off your rascal face. It's easy for me to make you react. Look at this guy outside, yo, with his hands crossed over his belly popping out, you know, and just there watching me, go inside, come out. Good, man, good. That's all I recorded, you clown. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you even wanted to call the feds on me now and talk about I'm causing problems, I would tell the feds, you need to look at the camera, officer. I'm being honest with you. This man was gang stalking me in his store, trying to intimidate and bully me. You see what I'm saying? And it's not the first time he's done that. You know what I mean? I just never commented on it. I'm responding now. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? The man is acting like as if his stores are blows and skirt. It's a trap, man. It's a criminal establishment, and he's protecting it. Oh, it's hilarious. Anyways, job be with you. I cannot pause and resume. Yeah, I'm actually a little ways away from my place. You know what I mean? A little ways away. Give thanks and praise. I was telling you about August Ceasar, who his birthday is actually today. Augustus Caesar's birthday is today, right? And he actually died in the month of August as well, a few years later. You see what I'm saying? That's right. And something else took place in the month of August concerning Augustus Caesar. Something took place. If he conceded, no. He annexed Egypt to Rome in August as well. These three events took place in August. Okay, one took place August 14 BC or so, and then the next about 39 AD, and then the other some other year 80. See? It's not coming to me right now. All these things took place in August. That's right. You know what else took place in August? They said they deposed my emperor Haile Selassie. It was in August. No, they say my emperor was deposed in 1974 in September 12th to be exact. Yes. But he died about August 27th or so. They say my emperor died this month already. Well, we're going to die this bomber rascal monk. We don't love to lie. We don't love to rascal lie upon Rasta, and you love to lie upon the living. See? Because you're dead. See? So then die. Rastafari, no, I'm not telling nobody to commit suicide. We not support that. You're dead already. So it's like, I'm just saying, continue to die. See? And I will continue to live. Well, Emmanuel, peace and blessings. People, peace and love. Gotta go.